In this video, we're going to do three one-step equations. A one-step equation is simply an equation where only one operation needs to be applied in order to get the solution. Let's take a look at our problems. Our first one is 5x equals 305. So the principle that we want to use in solving this kind of a problem, let me rewrite the problem, is we want to do the opposite operation of what's being done to x. So in this case, x is being multiplied by 5. So we want to do the opposite of multiplying by 5. The opposite of multiplying by 5 is to divide by 5. When we do that, we have to do the same thing to the other side. Now, what happens when we do the opposite operation is that it will cancel out that multiplication. And we will be left with x equals 305 over 5. Now we just need to do that division, and we find that x is equal to 61. So I'm going to write that right here. There's our answer to the first one. Now I'm going to do number 2. So let me label that. This is number 1. We'll leave this all on the screen. We'll do number 2 right here. And that problem is x plus 12 equals 75. So what is the operation that's being done to x in this case? Well, we are adding 12 to it. So we want to do the exact opposite of that. The opposite of addition is subtraction, and we want to subtract the same amount that was being added. So we subtract 12, but once again, we have to subtract 12 from this other side in order to keep our equation in balance. So when we do that, much like in the other case, these 12s cancel each other out. They leave us with only x, which is exactly what we want. And then we simply have to do the math on the other side. So that's 75 minus 12. And that gives us an answer of 63. So our answer to problem 2 is very close to the answer to problem 1, but that's just a coincidence. And problem 3, we have x minus 15, now we have subtraction, equals 35. Same principle though. What's being done to x? We're subtracting 15. We need to do the opposite of that. That's addition, and we want to add exactly the same amount that we were subtracting. And we have to remember to do the same thing on the other side. So we're going to add 15 to both sides. Once again, we get that canceling effect here, and then we're left with just x on the left, 35 plus 15 on the right, which gives us an answer of 50. All right, so let's clear that selection. Well, let me write my answer here. This answer would be 50. Okay, we clear the selection. Let's take a look at your practice problems. There they are, 3 practice problems. Go ahead and take a crack at those. Pause the video right now, and then you can continue it to see the answers. There are the answers, 49 for number 1, 80 for number 2, and 58 for number 3. If you got different answers for any of those, go back and watch the video again and take careful notes as I go through the steps, and then try to apply those same steps to these 3 problems again.